On the show, Young and the Restless, a recap of the events that occurred on Friday, December 19th. Victor ejects Nikki, Annie assaults Noah and pulls a gun on Sienna on Friday, December 19th. The recap for Young and the Restless Y&R states that Victor Newman, played by Eric Braeden, will expel Nikki Newman, played by Melody Thomas Scott, while Annie Stewart, played by Catherine Kresge, assaults Noah Newman, played by Lucas Adams, and pulls a gun on Sienna Bacall, played by Tamara Braun. Before Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, arrives at the cabin with concerns about Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, being unreachable, Noah and Sienna will consume the BLTs that she has prepared. For the purpose of providing a distraction, Sharon will eventually go to the office, which will result in Noah being left alone with Sienna. After Noah has succeeded in persuading Sienna to allow him to show her about town, they will write a note for Sharon and leave it behind. As soon as Sharon comes back to retrieve something that she has forgotten, she will discover that Noah and Sienna have already left the protected ranch. Nick is going to show up with an apology because he was out of cell range while he was looking at the surveillance film. Sharon will express her dissatisfaction with Noah and Sienna's decision to go their separate ways after Nick has confirmed that Matt Clark, also known as Mitch Bacall, Roger Howarth, is in town with Annie, the crooked cop. It comes out that Sienna and Noah are going to forego their security detail in order to travel to Crimson Lights in order to have some coffee. There will be a joyous reunion between Noah and Esther Valentine, played by Kate Linder, who will be somewhat cold towards Sienna throughout the event. Annie will be given orders by Matt to take care of Sienna in the park, and Matt will not care how tough it is for her to do so. Annie is going to bring up the fact that Noah hid Sienna in a Newman suite, but she is going to question whether or not Matt's plot to exact revenge on the entire Newman family is worth it. Matt will not allow the Newmans to get away with what they have done, and he will have nothing left to lose, so he will ask Anna to clarify that she is still on board with the plan. After some time has passed, Noah will accompany Sienna to the park, where he will respond to Nick's call and minimize the degree of risk. Unfortuitously, shortly after that, Sienna will strike Noah in the head, causing him to lose consciousness. The opportunity to pull a gun on Sienna and insist that they go for a stroll will be presented to Annie as a result of this. Tessa Porter, played by Kate Fairbanks, will disrupt the tense conversation that is taking place between Phyllis Summers, played by Michelle Stafford, and Daniel Romalotti Jr., played by Michael Graziadei, at the GCAC. Phyllis will be relentless in her pursuit of information regarding Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, and when she will return, and Tessa will eventually admit that she has received some news that is not encouraging. The conversation will be terminated by Daniel, and Tessa will be removed from the interrogation of Phyllis. As a result, Phyllis will communicate with Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, about the possibility of getting together. Diane Jenkins Abbott, played by Susan Walters, will be joined by Michael Baldwin, played by Christian LeBlanc, in the episode of Young and the Restless that will air on Friday. She will ask for assistance in obtaining evidence that Victor possesses the artificial intelligence software. Due to the fact that Diane will make it appear as though Michael will be assisting the Abbotts and protecting Victor from himself, Michael will consent to investigate what he is capable of doing. Michael is going to fish for information on Victor's next move against Jabbit while they are having a phone conversation talking about more probing by Matt. A moment before hanging up, Victor will argue that it is none of Michael's business to know about it. As soon as Diane provides Billy, Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, and Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, with the latest information, there will be considerable uncertainty regarding whether or not Michael will fulfill his obligations. At the end of the day, Billy will go to meet with Phyllis and anticipate that she would give him her name and price. For the purpose of assisting the Abbotts in their theft of the artificial intelligence program, Phyllis will argue that she wants Marchetti to be signed over to Summer Newman, who was previously portrayed by Allison Lanier. While Victor is at the Newman Ranch, Adam Newman, played by Mark Grossman, will provide him with information regarding his encounter with Jack, who stated that he would personally set Jabbit on fire before allowing Victor to do it. In spite of the fact that Victor would be banking on that, he will become withdrawn, just like Adam, when Nikki arrives. However, Victor will end up shouting about Jack's night of debauchery and how he placed Nikki's life in danger. Nikki will privately criticize Victor for going too far, but Victor will end up ranting about Jack's wild night. It is likely that Nikki will no longer be interested in hearing it, and she will believe that Victor should stop turning everything around. Nikki will want Victor to hand over the artificial intelligence program so that she can destroy it once she has demanded that Victor publish a retraction and have him publicly apologize for his actions. It is Nikki's intention to leave Victor if he does not give up the artificial intelligence software and put an end to this conflict. It is necessary for Victor to convey to Nikki that he does not tolerate threats, even if they come from her. As soon as Victor brings Nikki's attention back to the location of the door, he will tell her to leave if that is what she desires. There are rumors that Nikki and Victor's marriage will be put to the test on The Young and the Restless, so make sure you stay tuned for more information. CDL will be providing further Young and the Restless spoilers, updates, and news for readers to read up on, so make sure to check back frequently for additional information regarding Y&R.